I have a 421st reason that weed should be legal.
The National Institute on Drug Abuse has recognized a study proposing marijuana may have a dramatic effect on one of the most aggressive forms of brain cancer. According to the study by St. George's University of London, when used with radiation, extracts from whole plant marijuana increase the cancer-killing effects of the radiation. The U.S. Surgeon General claims that in the preliminary data, for certain medical conditions and symptoms, marijuana can be helpful.
All right, so I want to be really clear about this one point before we start this, which is that still, as we say now every time we do a weed video, marijuana is classified as a class 1 drug by the federal government. That means the government right now still says, the federal government still says that it has no medicinal value. That has been disproven a bajillion times. This is just one study that it's been disproven, that it helps people with epilepsy and seizures and cancer and AIDS and every disease you can possibly think of. People take it to reduce stress. They take it to laugh. It said, all those jokes, fine. Is this like a major, major failing of Obama? I blame this on him because even though everyone knows that he's okay with weed, why isn't he has nothing to risk at this point. Why doesn't he just get out there? He did that interview with Vice a couple weeks ago and they asked him about it and they're like, we know you're down with weed. But why don't you do it? And he basically was like, well, people have other things to worry about, which is true, but you're the president. You can do a lot of shit at once. Like, why doesn't he change this?
That's actually a great point. I mean, I've never consumed in my entire life, like never. This is
you say that every time we do. I don't know.
Listen. This is a natural high, baby. But I've always believed in the legalization of marijuana because I think you can much more. You could tax the shit out of it.
Yes. Look what's happening in Colorado right now.
So much money and put it back into the infrastructures that are so underfunded. So it's like, it's a win-win. People want to get high. You want to get some money, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
It's like the weed affected the world.
Literally, I can't quote this exactly, but I think in the first month that Colorado legalized marijuana, they put $4 million extra tax dollars into the public school system.
And not only that, you're going to decrease the prison population. That's already a problem. So it's like, there's like no downside.
So what's going on? So when the politicians see something like this, it can shrink brain tumors. I mean, think about that, what that really means. What is the angle? Is this because the pharmaceuticals are giving them a lot of money, so they don't want weed? I mean,
that's my best guess, honestly.
Actually, I think you said you just found a reason before then. You said it would reduce the prison population.
Yeah.
Prison's a business.
Prison
is big business.
Yeah.
Prisons make so much money, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And I think most of the nonviolent crimes have to do with drugs.
Yeah.
And most of those are probably, I don't have any statistics to back me up, probably weed. They can't lose their population. They have to keep I think it's a 72% occupancy.
Well, we now have for-profit private prisons, which is insane. We actually have companies that have an incentive to find people and put them in jail for drug offenses.
I think you found the answer when you said
that. There's that too, but I don't understand why people are so afraid of marijuana. Like, there's 0 deaths reported as a result of marijuana use. And why is it in the same category as other drugs like heroin?
Yeah.
Heroin, also LSD and ecstasy, but heroin?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Why?
Well, it seems to me that it's because they're afraid that if they legalize this and people realize that it has medicinal value, it chills you out, it stops stress, that people are going to stop popping pills, and we are in a country of people. But this is all natural, you're telling me?
All natural. You can have it too.
You got to bottle that.
YouTube.com/HeyYoShana. I'm just saying.
Freedom. Wow, you're going to be in the same category pretty soon as heroin.
How soon, what was I going to say? How soon will weed be fully legalized? So it's going down. We know it's happening like gay marriage, right? So we're going to get there. And this, just to call back to our Rand Paul conversation earlier where I said he's just doing what's politically whatever, that's what I think Obama's doing here. But the part that I don't get, as I said, is that he has nothing to lose.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Why not? Maybe then is he waiting for the last month? He's going to be like, by the way, guys, weed.
Weed for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm out.
What do you think about the weed situation? Let us know in the comments right now.